Blake, fire away.
Well, slow start, coach. They got off to an 8-0 lead, but then y'all kind of found your range a little bit.
Yeah, Jabri did, right?
He did, yeah.
He found his range for
Yeah.
all of us. He got it going. Really went off there in the first half, and thought our guys did a good job of finding him. And he did a good job moving without the ball, and he's got a quick high release and made some shots, got us going.
Coach, what about Silas? I think it was like 6 assists, 0 turnovers,
0 turnovers.
plays the most minutes maybe. Kind of what he's giving you in terms of running the offense.
Solid play, making people around him better, making great decisions, making veteran decisions for a freshman. He's got great poise, physical toughness, and he's about winning. You know, you look at the stat sheet, and it's often like this, you know, where he's very efficient. He's usually positive in the plus minus. He's a solid player, only getting better.
Coach, you talked Wednesday night, I guess it was about, North Florida's, 3-point
Yeah.
efficiency and all that. They got off to a quick start too with the threes, but then y'all looked like y'all changed things up defensively, maybe to kind of slow them down a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little, it speaks rather to the culture that they have there and the buy-in to the fact that they play teams that all they talk about is defending the three and negating their three-point attempts, and it's all we've talked about for 48 hours. Drilling it, talking about it, watching it on film, and they still get 42 attempts off. They're really good at it. They space you. They run great stuff. They also pass it well, 1 through 5 to get each other those looks. Thank God they missed a few for us, but they're good, and we've got a lot of respect for the program. They're going to be a really tough out in their league.
7 straight wins. What does that mean heading into the break and with SEC play right around the corner?
We've got some momentum. We continue to get better in certain areas, but overall we've got to get a lot better in a few to be really competitive in our league, as we know, and we don't have a lot of time left. Got one more tune-up in Alabama A&M after Christmas. Our guys need a mental and physical break. When we come back, we'll get back to work. We've got to rebound better. We've got to defend better. We've got to be more efficient offensively. It was nice to see also, a couple guys that hadn't been getting much opportunity. Dylan James showed that, he's a talented guy that potentially could help us in SEC play as well. So we got those things to figure out in addition.
You mentioned the other night that you've seen some better things from Dylan in practice than it was recently. That kind of why they able to get out today a little bit more.
He's strung together some quality practices pretty consistently now for 3 weeks or so, and it was my goal in the last couple to try to get him in there and give him opportunity, to evaluate. We're trying to win. We're trying to put our best guys out there, and he's earned the opportunity to be thrown out there, and he took advantage today. I thought he was really good. He was plus 15 in 17 minutes. Again, efficient, plays within himself. Had a finish there in the paint that he's normally, in practice finishing, but for his first time getting playing time in a long time, I thought that was really impressive.
As a coach, when you get, guys like Brandon and Jay, just a couple of minutes anyway.
Oh,
what all they go through in practice and everything.
Yeah,
how cool is that for you?
Oh, it's awesome. Those guys are a big part of our program and what we do every day. Our guy, their teammates cherish their relationships with those two guys as much as they do with each other. Even though those guys haven't been given much opportunity, so I wish that 3-ball would have went down for BK. It would have been a nice assist for Jaden, but they're great young men, and it was nice to see them out there.
And Dylan get to play against their brother was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool
too.
Yeah, great family. Dorian's having a good year, and we'll be pulling for those guys the rest of the season.
Mike, you guys have 3 high major wins. How important is it not to slip up in these mid-major games to have your guys?
Huge. Yeah, huge. I mean, so we put up some of that computer stuff and quad 1, quad 2, 3, 4, all the analytical stuff, the Ken Palm numbers. We did all that in the preseason, probably as much as we've ever done, just to get out of the way. And our guys understand it's important to win some of the ones that you've got to win to be in the conversation, and avoid the ones that can really hurt you. And for the most part, we've taken care of business.
How do you get buy-in on that? I mean, is that easy to do?
Yeah, you know, all of our guys want to play postseason. It's all of their dream to, while they're in college, to hopefully play in the NCAA tournament. And there's going to be a bunch of teams in our league that play in it. You know, I don't think that most people out there have us pegged to go right now, but we're going to have tons of opportunities if we continue to develop and grow together within league play. So it's the great part about being the SEC right now, it being the best conference in college basketball, is every night you're going to have great opportunities just about, you know, to, if you can win some, you know, to put yourself in the conversation. We got to get better though.
Time for one or two more.
You touched on SEC being a really tough conference. How do you go about preparing some of your younger guys for that tough level of play?
Well, the first thing you do is scheduling, and we've played the 6 high majors, which help us as opposed to playing, you know, 2 or 3 or 4. That said, there's a lot of teams in our league that are better than some of the teams we've played, of course. But that's one thing you do, and we talk about it. We watch film, and you know, whether it's North Florida or Alabama A&M or Missouri, you know, we're going to continue to stress things that we're doing well, things that will translate to winning in our league, and things that just won't translate whether you win the game or lose the game. That this isn't going to help you win at Missouri, you know. And we'll watch some of today's stuff when we get back.
What does it look like between now and the next game, which is, I guess, a week from Saturday?
Yeah, I'll rest. We're giving these guys some time, much needed, deserved, and it's just kind of, it's our philosophy year in and year out around the holidays to allow our guys mentally and physically to recharge. I want our guys to get away from a little bit, you know, and gear up, especially mentally, you know, for the SEC season. It's a long haul, and you know, for the most part, when we've given guys breaks, they come back and they've missed it a little bit and they're rejuvenated, and we've got a little bit more pep in our step in practice.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Coach Gilman wanted me to tell